starting to notice those kinds of changes, especially as we've been having this really fall-like weather.
And especially so we don't have those insane winds like we had over the weekend.
That's a good point.
That would keep the leaves on the trees so we could enjoy them. Things are going to be a little brisk tomorrow once again. Hopefully not as crazy it was, but next few hours, it looks like we should be smooth sailing. Temperatures fading back into the 40s, mostly clear to partly cloudy skies expected as we head into the early morning. Just a few high clouds have been passing through, decorative clouds, if you will. But farther to the north, there is a frontal boundary that is going to dip in here for tomorrow. That will kick off some lake effect, and that will linger into Wednesday. We're going to come back to that because really in our forecast, that's kind of small peas compared to what this is going to end up being. What am I talking about? Well, Hurricane Willa, of course. Hurricane Willa that is expected to make landfall in the west central Mexican coast, the Pacific coast, come tomorrow night. It looks like that storm will possibly have some impacts here. Let's put this all into perspective for you. First of all, the storm is expected to come ashore, move into central Mexico, and because of the mountains in western Mexico, that's really going to eviscerate this thing. It's just going to weaken it considerably, take a lot of the rain out of it, and so it would just be a remnant of Willa that makes it toward the Gulf Coast. Now, interestingly enough, there is a frontal boundary sitting on the Gulf Coast right now, and that will act as a focusing mechanism for not only the energy that's left with Willa, but also all the moisture that's going to be picked up by Willa out of the Gulf of Mexico. So as we kind of follow along here, you can see it moves throughout the Gulf Coast, up the East Coast, and look what's happening here. A lot of that moisture ahead of it getting pulled west, and so we'll end up having rain chances sneaking back into the forecast for next weekend. Not only that, but a secondary low is expected to form to the west of what was Willa. This is a hard forecast just to say, but that will kind of lock in rain chances for us for Sunday and then into Monday too. So right now the weekend is looking like we're going to have to contend with some rain, probably some wind too. And I mentioned that first because I know there's a lot of people that have weekend plans that they're setting up for outside. Let's go back to tonight. We do have clouds that will be on the increase. There you see it. Temperatures tomorrow morning in the 40s and lake effect rain showers coming and going. It's going to be another gray day. We may get some peaks of sun, but afternoon high temperatures should be right around 50, 53, 54 degrees in some locations. But note that the winds are out of the northwest, 15 to 20 miles per hour. It's going to be a brisk day and it will be chilly for us. Universal Windows Direct Forecast notes that difference there. We'll be in the 50s and then falling back into the 40s for Wednesday, but then clearing. We'll head back up toward 50s for the weekend, but then what's left of the rain of Willa, could that make an impact? Right now, looks like it will. We'll be right back.